Virgo, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. Okay, your energy, the Lover's in reverse. Okay. So maybe being a little bit unclear here about the future of this connection. Maybe you've had to make a difficult choice, or you're trying to make a difficult choice here. Your person, the Three of Wands, so they could be at a distance from you. They're viewing you as the Six of Pentacles. What you're not seeing is the Two of Cups, and the final outcome advice, we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so this is the major arcana for Virgo energy. So there may be something happening here or coming towards you that may turn you upside down here, but I also feel like it's secrets being revealed. And we have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So you may be feeling a little bit pessimistic here, Virgo, about the future of this connection. You may have a decision to make here between two people, or whether or not you want to move forward with this connection. Now, it could be because this person is at a distance from you, but it also just could be that this person is waiting. They're definitely seeing you as a soulmate. They're seeing you as someone that either they need to, they need to make something up to you here. Some of my Virgos, you're in the process of healing and releasing something karmic or toxic, or you're trying to figure out, is this a karmic or toxic situation? Some of my Virgos, you do have a choice in love between this person and someone else. You see the Eight of Pentacles energy in reverse. Okay, so it's like you're taking your time, you're planning, you're strategizing. You're not sure that this is going to work out, or you know that something here has to give, something here has to change. Things can't go on the way that they've been going on. You're viewing your person as the King of Swords, so they could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This can also be somebody who's an ex. But you do see this person as truthful, honest, in alignment, very well put together. Maybe they're waiting for communication or truth, or you're waiting for communication and truth from this person. You're viewing the connection as the Five of Cups. So you're holding on to this Two of Cups energy, this soulmate energy, but there's something here, whether it's third party, or there's been some sort of hurt or disappointment, some sort of sadness here, something that needs to be healed. You're viewing this, or this person is showing up as the Three of Wands, so an energy of waiting. They still hold a torch for you. They may be at a distance from you. Yeah, more waiting energy. But this person is definitely feeling conflicted, or there's been like fighting, bickering, and arguing. This person may feel, Virgo, like their hands are tied right now. But with him looking at that small bird, it's like he wants communication. This person is wanting to see things from a higher perspective. King of Cups energy in reverse tells me Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here, that this person may be experiencing creative blockages. This person may be feeling emotionally overwhelmed. They may not be giving a whole lot emotionally to this connection at this time. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords. So this can be an energy of ghosting. This can also just be an energy of somebody who's kind of avoidant right now. And I do feel like they don't want you to see them sweat. They don't want you to see them crying or shed tears. Because I actually do feel this person is quite emotional about you, Virgo. The Six of Pentacles tells me they may be waiting for you to make it up to them, or they know they need to make it up to you. The Six of Pentacles is telling me they want this connection to be brought into balance. They see you as somebody that completes them in the most harmonious ways. Yeah, they know that you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed or exhausted, and that may be why you've pulled back or you've walked away, or that's their biggest fear here, Virgo. Three of Cups. For some of you, this person absolutely wants reconciliation. They want to see you again, but they may, whether it's true or not, Virgo, they may be worried that you've walked away for a third party. And we see the Five of Swords energy in reverse. And it's because you're not making a move right now, Virgo. It's because you're holding back. You're being patient. You're being strategic. But you're not making a move right now. And this person does want to heal things or bring this connection back into balance. They want reconciliation. But they know that whatever's going on here has been heavy, has been emotionally draining. They're worried that you don't want to put in the effort any longer. I do feel like this person does want to fight for this, but it's almost like they need to gather themselves up emotionally first. What you're not seeing is the Two of Cups. This person feels like your soulmates. They want reunion. Hermit energy in reverse. You could be dealing with another Virgo here, but I also feel like this person is quite nervous, quite anxious about what's going on here between the two of you, and maybe a little bit triggered here as well, worried that there's third party, whether there is or there isn't on your end. But I also think this person knows that they need to come out of hiding. They need to reveal themselves. They need to step up. They need to tell you the truth here. Ten of Pentacles, because this person does want stability and security, marriage or commitment here. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. And I do think that they're getting ready to be vulnerable, to let down their walls and their barriers, to let you in, to communicate, to tell you how they're feeling, to tell you what's really going on, to really, I'm getting to show you who they really truly are here, Virgo. So I do feel like you're going to have communication coming in about this relationship. And I feel with the Hermit in reverse, you two both might be mirroring each other to a degree. I feel like you're both feeling anxious and sad about this connection, what's going on here. But more so, I get there's a truth here being revealed after a lot of introspection. And it's like you're both doing a lot of overthinking, but also just a lot of introspection. The Six of Swords tells me this person may be coming back around, has not moved on from you, Virgo. The Lovers card, pay attention to sixes coming through in this reading, because we're getting a lot. We see the Lovers twice, double six, the Six of Swords. Yeah, I think this person's coming back around. I'm reading this Lovers card as making a decision for reconciliation or bringing this connection into balance. And the Two of Cups, soulmate energy, bringing this connection into balance. So Virgo, whatever's happened here, I definitely feel like it can be healed. Look at that, Four of Wands, reconciliation, stability here. This is how you're feeling. So Virgo, I think it's been either a fight or an argument, or there's been a pause in this connection, a breakup or a separation. This person, the reason they've been silent or the reason they've been quiet is because they don't want you to see them how, I can't speak, I'm sorry. They don't want you to see how emotional they are, how affected they are by this. And they are coming off as quite stoic or unaffected by this King of Swords, but don't let that fool you, Virgo. Don't let that fool you. This person has been shedding tears behind the scenes about this connection. They're nervous. They're anxious. They want union. I feel like you both want it. I feel with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, without question, the soulmate energy is coming back around into balance or into union. What else do my Virgos need to know here about this person? Addicted. Yeah, some of you, it's like they couldn't quit you even if they tried. Now, there could be some bad habits here that you do need to be aware of. And with the Seven of Swords, it could be something they need to open up to you about. Intuitive insight. Some of you, this person has been getting readings about you, consulting psychics, or they're just getting a lot of signs and synchronicities here. Like they're not able to move on from you, even if they tried. We see the cover-up. Yeah. But what I'm getting here, Virgo, with this cover-up energy is this person is covering up. Now, again, maybe the fact that they're way more into you than you realize, but I'm also getting they might be hiding the fact that they're watching readings about you, getting readings about you, but just also how emotional they really truly are about you. I just keep getting they just don't want you to see them sweat. They don't want to they don't want you to know how much they're affected. They don't want to come off weak. They do absolutely still do care about you and happy days ahead, and that's what they want. for you and this connection. They want these happy days. They want this. They want a restoration of love, happiness, peace, union here with you. Very emotional energy with somebody who's desperately trying to hide how emotional they really truly are. This person's feeling very, very tender behind the scenes here, Virgo. Let's see what else we need to know here about them. They're sophisticated. And again, that could also be like they want to protect the image that they have of being sophisticated, being grounded, having it together. But like I said, behind the scenes, they don't have it together. Some of you, they may be reacting to a past hurt rather than what's actually going on here. You and them are very comfortable together, and they love that about this connection. There could be a bit of an age difference here, much younger. And we also see sexy, so they're absolutely still very, very physically attracted to you, Virgo. What else do my Virgos need to know here about this person or this connection, please? Yeah, this person's hiding their feelings, so we get confirmation of that. I don't really feel like the Seven of Swords here, like your person, I mean, they might be hiding some bad habits here, but this person isn't showing their true feelings. And I get very much so that because they have an image they want to protect, being sophisticated, being grounded, they don't want you to see them shedding these tears behind the scenes. Now, we do see seduction energy, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. But what's interesting, Virgo, it seems to be coming out more on your end than on theirs, whether it's true or not. And so if you are not dating other people, if there are not third parties in your energy, Virgo, I feel like this person is actually more so afraid that that's what's happening. They're much more like jealous and triggered than you might realize. Because you're holding back and you're just kind of doing you and you're like focused on, you know, just trying to figure things out and focus on you, your health, your wellness, your happiness. They're automatically going to, oh, Virgo must be dealing with somebody else, right? Or that's their biggest fear. Yeah, this person also has some insecurities that you may not be aware of. Okay, a lack of confidence. Maybe they're worried they have a tendency to sabotage connections, fear and ego issues. And I also do feel jealousy. I do feel this person does feel jealous or worried that you're moving on or there's somebody else that is going to, you know, sweep you off your feet here. And we see abundance, but this person's trying to stay positive. They're trying to manifest you, Virgo. I do feel this person is somebody who's sophisticated, who has a lot to offer. I feel like that's part of what makes them very attractive to you. Advice and guidance here for my Virgos, please. Advice and guidance for my Virgos, please. Okay, so in your energy, it's important right now that you kind of circle the wagons, that you spend time with friends. You spend this time living in the moment, having fun, raising your vibration. Some of my Virgos, you are single. You know, you may be in separation from this person, so there's no need to act otherwise. Okay, but to me, this is just about like circling the wagons, being around people that love and support you, trying to raise your vibration as much as possible despite what might be going on here. We have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like that's where this relationship is going. I feel like whatever has happened here, Virgo, it's like a wrinkle that can absolutely be ironed out between the two of you because this soulmate connection is very, very strong. Yeah, but there's a part of you that's, you know, that's feeling the relationship is over. It's time for me to grow and transform my life. And I do, you know, I do like this energy because Virgo, this person is being avoidant right now. They are hiding their feelings. They're in an energy of waiting. And, you know, it does not mean that you have to put your life on hold for somebody who's not reaching out, for somebody who's not meeting you halfway. I mean, this really is the energy that you need to be in, right? With the information that they're giving you. But they are going to be reaching out. We see love call. They are going to be reaching out. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, and letting you know. All right. Anything else we need to know here? Anything else my Virgos need to know here about this connection, please? It's safe to make the move you're considering, so take that leap of faith, Virgo. You and this person don't share the same vision. So you and this person have been or are currently on different pages. But I don't see that lasting. But it is something that you really need to take a look at. What is it that you want for the future? How do you want to live your lives? Right? And it's not just about passion, attraction, and affection. It's about, you know, what you want your future to look like, how you manage money, where you want to live, what type of lifestyle you want. Do you want children? Do you have children? All right, what you want to build and grow together. This friendship is leading to more, Virgo. So again, this is an important energy of focusing on the friendship aspect here. You know, passion and sex, all of that's super important to a relationship, but the friendship element can't be ignored. Getting to know each other, loving and supporting and respecting each other. Okay, so I do feel like Spirit saying focus on this friendship. This is a destined partnership, my dear Virgos. I do feel that. I mean, look at all of these cards that we have. We have the Lovers coming out twice. We have the Two of Cups coming out twice. We have the Four of Wands. All of those are soulmate, twin flame type cards. Okay, but regardless of the label we're going to give this connection, Virgo, this is a destined partnership. There's potential here for healing. So old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. And your person does look like they may be reacting to some sort of past hurt here. And children are important to this partnership. So again, maybe one of you is a single parent, maybe you have children together, but more so I think this is just an echo of what I was just saying about, are you on the same page about what it is you want to create here within this connection, whether that's children, whether that's a business, whether it's a quiet life for just the two of you. All right, but we do see that there's still passion and attraction here. Spirit saying try something you've never done before, so maybe it's time to do things differently here, my lovely Virgos. All right, let's see. What is this person's very next actions towards you? I mean, we do see here that they're going to be reaching out. They're coming back around. It's probably going to turn your world upside down a little bit, but we see the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I see union here for the two of you. All right, we see Emperor energy in reverse, so they're still being a little bit stubborn. And the Emperor in reverse really does remind me of these messages of somebody here who's afraid to be vulnerable, who doesn't want you to see them cry. But it may be exactly what you need in order to be on the same page here with this person, right? Not that you need to see them cry, but that they need to let go of this distorted masculine energy of always being grounded and tough and not letting anybody see them sweat. Like, they do need to come in and be vulnerable, and they might not be quite ready for that. Yeah, we see the Four of Wands energy in reverse. This person's really quite unstable behind the scenes. Now, I'm not getting somebody who's like emotionally unstable all the time, but I want to say they're much more dysregulated, Virgo, than you realize about what's going on here. And we see the Knight of Swords, so they're not quite ready to talk. And then we see the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so your person is going to maintain staying in this avoidant energy, not quite ready to talk, a little bit distant until they can let down these walls and these barriers. And I feel like that's why Spirit's saying, especially with this girl talk and the Grim Reaper or oracle cards coming out in your reading here, is like, until this person reaches out, and it looks like they will, but until they do, you need to act accordingly with the information that you have, Virgo. Yeah, but the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they do want to heal things. And I do think that they're going to come towards you, but it might take 5 to 7 days. It might take longer. They need to sort of let their ego down. Let their egos kind of keeping them from showing you their vulnerability and their true feelings and emotions. Which, like I said, I feel, my Virgos, that's absolutely what you need. That's the antidote here to whatever's going on. Let's go to the Quiet Truth Oracle. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right. This knowing has been building. So it's like there's something here that you've intuitively been picking up on. It's like you know what's going on here. I think you probably know how this person really feels. All right. You don't need more information. Yeah, it's like you have everything you need to know at this point in time, Virgo. All right, give yourself some space from this. Yep, acting single, right? And again, you don't necessarily have to be dating other people if that's not what you want, but spending time with friends, being happy, doing the things that you love, growing and transforming your life. Focus on your work, on your hobbies, your family, your pets, your home. And nothing needs to be fixed right now. Yeah, because it's like it's a little bit of a waiting game, but there's a strong energy of waiting, but without putting your life on hold here, Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.